got all these battle wounds, cars coming in. It's good promo material right here. This is sick. The whip. That color is sick. All right, it's officially the day before show. I'm here, it's like 10 a.m. Our tenting vendor is finally here, which is great. I'm about to go check on them to make sure they're putting everything up according to site plan. The thing with tenting vendors, in my experience, is that like you do kind of have to handhold them, especially when, I mean, in our case, the footprint isn't well defined on the map. So like there's a lot of arbitrary positioning that they need to be aware of and reconcile. And so I'm just gonna have to eyeball that with them. And then secondly, you know, with like just in general, like the more tents they have to put up, the more logistical incompetence there is, I'm gonna guess, or I'm gonna say, in the sense of like, they don't really know like what goes where, and they, you know, mess up sidewalls and they mess up like entry points and tops and things like that. So you kind of have to handhold them a little bit. But yeah, let's see how they're doing. So we're putting 10 by 20 tents out here in the GA area for like water hydration stations. So they're getting those put up, looks like. I might even say maybe even a little further back than that might be good. So I'm gonna have them push that back a little bit so there's more room for cars to park up front. Over here, I have them putting up GA and VIP entrance tents. We're gonna have a fence line all along this grass here. It's gonna run up to the tent, which they're putting there, looks like, which should be okay. So here's kind of like the festival layout. We got the stage over there. Tenting is being dropped. This is gonna be our merge tent. We have VIP over here. We just got our furniture organized. We gotta have some tent walls adjusted. And the biggest thing I'm waiting for now is just the fencing to arrive. That's gonna be the biggest, I think, time sore and concern for us. Oh yeah, gotta get these guys started on the fencing. This is gonna be a fun part. Just stepped away from the site for a little bit, went and got some lunch, went to the bank. I got paid today, which is great, you know, day before show, so feeling good about that. Picked up some food for some of the crew that we have, like basically because the tenting vendor, or rather the fencing vendor, didn't get their payments on time. They didn't have enough time to lock in their crew, and so now we're scrambling using like local volunteers to build the fence, which is not ideal. They're not trained, they're not taking care of themselves, and I'm now having to babysit them as well as like oversee the rest of the site build. So we got them water, sunscreen, things like that, so they're hopefully now in a better spot. It's just the peak of the day, you know, it's 4 o'clock here, it's like in the 90s. Not ideal, but we're getting through it. Yeah, we're still going. I got all these battle wounds and I fucked up my thumb. Oh, you can tell the car show's tomorrow. All these cars pulling up. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday, show day. I'm getting up early because I have to go to site a little bit earlier today because I have to move some final pieces into place for the show. I'd have to clear some pallets that are kind of scattered throughout the GA area from yesterday's work. It's got like a laundry list I got to run through. So waking up early, gonna go get it all done before people start loading in around 11. Morning now, I'm out here printing these GA and VIP signs. I'm just typical pieces of paper. At least I got the logo on there, which is good. I should probably eat something, but like the thought of just any kind of food at this hour right now is just too much for me. Oh yeah, Florida sunrises, baby. Bonita Springs. I guess this is like super close to Miramar, which I didn't really know until I got here. I'm hoping today goes well. I guess the main promoter, he this morning he did like a news station appearance about the show. Ticket sales are looking pretty good. Not quite where I thought they'd be, but not bad. It's gonna be a busy show. Oh gosh. It's early, man. It's really early. My body is like, what are you doing, bro? You should be asleep. All right, we got porta potties placed. Thank you. We're all good here. VIP starting to load in. coming in. It's been a hectic start to the day. We're starting to get cars pulling in. This whole area is going to be full of cars, supposedly. We got some down there already, so that's a good start. And yeah, we're just, these cars are super sick. Look at that. Wow. I don't know the first thing about these cars, but they look freaking cool. That's all I know. Also just dealing with more like logistical drama, you know, just nothing's thought through in terms of staffing, and different departments are all kind of intermixed, and the hats for those departments are all worn by the same person, which is me. So suddenly now I'm doing signage. Suddenly now I'm also doing VIP. He tried to get me to jump in and do artist relations stuff and like pick up artists from the airport. And I was like, dude, no, man, like I got to stay on site. You know, we got a lot of things here that we got to worry about. So still got about 2 hours left of load-in. I might go to the food truck and try some of the food, see what's up. Like that Vader, sick. Sick.
You guys are doing great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks.
You want to drive through the old GA?
Yeah.
This is good promo material right here.
We're getting loaded up.
Oh, my camera's so dirty. It's a little better, yeah. All right, well, the festival's officially open. I don't know. The promoter's saying we're expecting like 3,000, but I saw ticket sales less than that, so I don't know. We'll see how many people actually show up. I think most likely people will really start turning out once the concert begins, which will be a little bit later. Setting up our merch with the iPad QR code. Man, slowly starting to ramp up. Lots of open space still though.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man.
Dude, that color is sick. It's pretty. That wrap is cool. So I guess the car show part of the festival is over. I mean, like, it's very few people here, and I think it's just because the car show had its own audience separate of the concert goers. Like the concert's gonna hopefully bring more people in. But yeah, it's pretty empty out here. The headline part of the show, or like the music part of the show, the concert part of the show, just started back there. I don't know if you can see it. I can't zoom on front camera. Lots of feedback. You know, it's this promoter's first time doing the show. One thing for sure that I have feedback-wise, aside from like the logistical feedback that I have and the team aspect, is not making this thing so long. I mean, we're in Florida starting at 2 p.m. So you get, you know, the majority of people coming for the car show in the day, and it's just so hot out here. They get so tired, there's not enough shade, and they want to leave. And then now that the sun's down, it's finally cooling off, everyone's already been exhausted from, you know, being here all day. I would have probably had the car show start at like 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. and then have the music start at like 7. That way you kind of like overlap the two. Now that said, we were technically expecting like many more people, and that is a whole other side of feedback, which is the, I don't want to say gaslighting, but I'm going to use the term misleading information about how many people we're expecting to be here. And we're all staffed for it, but that number just did not show up. So let me go show you what the stage looks like right now. just kind of driving from the side. I kind of allowed the cars to start pulling in on the sides of the stage just to kind of help fill it out a little more. It's up here, kind of where the VIP area was supposed to be on the side of the stage. What it looks like. Let's go around to the side. Man's got some style. In the whip. Well, it's the day after show. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I am headed back to site because I'm the only one there that can drive a forklift, and we have furniture vendors coming at 10:30. I think we have tenting vendors coming around noon. Granted, they're going to be pretty self-sufficient, so I won't have to really help them too much. But I need to be there just in case there are any issues. And then additionally, I'm going to have to take down a lot of flags, like branded flags. Signage, not really an issue on this one. And I'm probably going to just have to start organizing the fencing. The fencing company's coming on Tuesday to get everything. I'm not clear on whether or not they will be taking things down themselves or not. It's a conversation that the promoter is having with the company because they're working out some kind of special deal. Either way, I won't be here, so yeah, it's just gonna be, they're gonna have to go around and take it down. I mean, that's usually what they do, as long as they have the hands for it. And the forklift will live on site, so hopefully one of them can operate it because I fly out tomorrow. All right, here we go, loadout time, baby. Then I start moving a bunch of shit around. Got my shirt off because I'm trying to like even out this weird fucking farmer's tan I have. So I like covered my arm where it got burned. And now I'm hoping that the rest of my body will slightly burn to catch up with it. Not the best plan, but it's gonna have to work. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. I mean, I just helped the furniture vendor load out all of their stuff out of the VIP tent. Looks like we have staging over here working. They're getting their stage broken down. The only variables I'm not 100% sure about are the timelines for the tenting company and the timelines and labor needs for the fencing company, because they're supposed to come get it all themselves, but I know there's some issues because of how late we placed the order. I'm not going to be here. I actually fly out tomorrow morning hella early, so like I don't know if I'll be around to help coordinate that. So TBD on that. And then I have porta potties being picked up. Looks like our dumpster needs to get picked up today as well. And let's see what else. Looks like the sustainability team already got their most of the trash bins. Yeah, I think we're sitting pretty here. Well, that's pretty much it for me on this episode, guys. I just left site, got as much heavy lifting as I could get done. Tomorrow morning I fly to Vegas for a few days, visit some friends, and I'm gonna kind of treat that as like a little vacation time, so I'm not gonna record an episode or anything. Thank you guys for watching. If you're still watching this this vlog, I really don't know like the direction of where it's going. I just hope that by watching it you're enjoying it at least, and maybe learning some interesting things about what I do, maybe things that interest you or inspire you. And hopefully I get to show you some funny, crazy things that happen on the road. If you guys do like these videos, please, please, please subscribe. Leave comments. I'd love to chat with you about what I'm doing, answer any questions you have, and share, share the links and all that good stuff. So I'm trying to keep this vlog as pure and organic as possible. So any feedback on that front, I'm happy to hear it. I'm about to go to Sprouts, get some sushi, I'm craving sushi for some reason. And yeah, I'm gonna go back to the hotel, and I got a busy week ahead because after this little mini trip to Vegas, we have to close the house in Texas City, which, crossing fingers, we can get the concessions we're looking for. I also have a wedding dinner this week, so it's gonna be hectic. And then I gotta start planning for the next tour, so it's gonna be a lot of emailing and meetings this week, methinks. But yeah, thanks guys, see you next time, peace.